Yes, but we got to get your take on another topic as well, Dan. Here in New York City, there was an undercover Asian American cop who was pushed onto the subway tracks by a multiple offender criminal named Ricardo Hernandez. Ultimately, the judge in that case, a Queens judge, said, "My hands are tied because under the new bail rules, I have absolutely no authority or power to set bail on this defendant for his alleged offense." So this guy walked straight out, no bail whatsoever. He's back on the streets, and he says, "That's why you people are getting beat up. I've got nothing to lose. I will F you up. This is my house." The criminals feel like in New York City, this is their house, and the judge says, "I can't do anything about it."
Well, it is their house. You know, it's not even that they feel that way. It is. If you had to put together a little handy-dandy pamphlet, and the cover of the pamphlet said, "How to Destroy Civil Society in 20 Easy Steps," Bill de Blasio and these liberal mayors and governors around the country are at like step 19. Maybe there's one more step left we haven't considered, like the Infinity Stones from Thanos or something like that. But how else would you think about this, right? If you wanted to make the streets unsafe, if that was your goal to do it, what would you do? You'd make life really easy for the criminals and really hard for the cops. Would you not? To the liberals who listen to I know there's a lot of them out there. Is any of this hard? So let's engage in bail reform, which lets people out for relatively no bail at all who just committed crimes rather than keeping them in jail so they could commit more crimes. And then let's simultaneously attack the cops doing their job and jump to the conclusion in every use of force incident that the cop was a racist, homicidal maniac before any of the facts come out. And then you wonder why crime explodes in your city. Again, it must be amazing to be a liberal, to wake up every morning so obtuse to the real world. And nothing changes, sadly, guys, until it kicks them in the teeth. That's what happened in New York when I lived there. And David Dinkins, we had, 3,000 homicides in a couple years in New York? I mean, it was absurd. And then finally, people had enough of it.
Yep, that's the deal. And listen, Dan, it was great for you to join us today, and no one argued, no one got mad at each other. It went very smooth. Stay in the mornings. It's so much calmer.
Yeah, I can't promise that during prime time. I'm just warning you all in advance. Yeah,
I have no idea what you're referring to.